Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since we've done some pack openings, and I'm certain y'all really want me to jump in on those, the Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds booster box and the Charizard sealed promo cards, and I do want to do that, I do, but we're going to stick to something a little bit more affordable to open. I got these from Target. So the Sword and Shield, I believe these categorize as blister packs. And that's really funny because I think it's very clear that people are going for certain arts. People didn't want this art. I don't think people will weigh them because I don't think it's quite as easy to weigh these types of packs, but I think people are buying them mainly for the Pikachu artwork and the Celebi artwork. But as far as I'm aware of, the artwork style on the out does not affect your chance of pulling a certain card, which is more so what we're about. Now, gotta be careful when you open these because you don't want to bend against your cards. This packaging is a little deceiving to me, like if you were a kid, because the issue you're gonna have is, and then that's the thing too, that just came out of this style art, so like the pack inside is still drawing different art style as well, and I would argue that people really prefer what's on the pack versus this cardboard. If people were buying these for the art, you could sell the cardboard separate, um, but hey, it's whatever. And then I thought was funny, I don't remember if standard packs came with 10 additional cards. Okay, so far I've pulled 2 Pikachu arts, which is probably what most people are trying to hunt for the Vivid Voltage. So that's really funny. So something to note, just because the artwork style on the outside cardboard is one, does not mean you're going to get that one. It could mean something completely different. Okay, so they weren't all 3 Pikachu. But hey, that's a cool little sign, you know. We got 2 out of 3. These packs have weight to me. And people have told me, or not told me, but other YouTubers say that they're not really impressed with the Vivid Voltage packaging, which I don't know what they're talking about. I'm actually pretty happy with it myself. I think it's pretty good. And I like the pulls you can get from it. So we're going to go ahead and start opening some of these. Oh, hi, sweet, sweet. That's a good sign. To me, it's a good sign. And I pulled these up at Target. So I didn't pay too much, but I also didn't pay too little because they were individual packs. They were still, I think they were like $4 a piece. We don't do the card trick here. But yeah, I knew Vivid Voltage was hot, but for a while, there was definitely people still had like booster boxes on their shelves, like card stores did. And I was really surprised that when I went into a card store today, they pretty much did not have it. But what's funny to me, and people are buying out certain sets, the price for the Sun and Moon set this card store had was like $50, $60 cheaper than one on eBay. And I just thought, why would you not get that? It Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds, it's going to keep going up. And then it's got a Charizard in it. Vivid Voltage does have some Charizards, but the Charizards in it aren't the same as Unbroken Bonds. And also I know, like, the Charizard in Unbroken Bonds is, like, way harder to pull, but that's what gives it, like, value and, like, that awesomeness to it. Another code card. So, it's a little interesting to me that people, although, you know, Vivid Voltage is a lot of fun to pull, and some people really like Pikachu, so I get it. Huh. Sorry, not a huge hype, but I figured I'd throw in something a little bit different than just sending in stuff to the PSA, which, you know, we'll be waiting for a while, especially, you know, the 100 plus cards we sent in at once. That'll be interesting to see how that goes down. I wonder if the PSA will work faster on it, though, because the faster they get done, well, I don't know if it's the faster they get done. Their wording is kind of vague on purpose. You know, they say they don't charge you until the cards are processed. Well, that can mean, you know, until the process is complete, you know, in terms of them completing all the grading, or processed as in, you know, does the first step in the grading is actually called processing. So it's a very vague wording to me. Okay, we get anything cool? No, it's just a Shed Ninja. So we pulled 1 holo, and then the 2 reverse holo. So nothing super cool. Man, We did decent with those high V, that Japanese high V box, which I would totally suggest if you can still get your hands on them. I doubt it though. Um, those were probably, one of the best buys in my opinion. I had a great time opening that. I am appreciating the questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And uh, hopefully, uh, people understand also we're good about doing giveaways. We're very slow about sending them out. So if you haven't received the giveaway, you can, and you were a winner, make sure you re-hit me up. It's not that we necessarily forget. We just have a lot of things going on, and then sometimes sending stuff in the mail, like sometimes it's generally easy, but we have some issues to where some of y'all don't tend to be in the US and things get delayed. Um, Other than that, I hope you enjoy. I am in a debate with myself on whether or not I'm going to open up that Sun and Moon thing. I'll probably definitely open up that Charizard sealed pack and self-preserve that Charizard myself, and then eventually PSA it, because that's just what we do. He has been going up in price drastically. Good news is that Card Store has such a large inventory, it has a hard time keeping up with going up prices. And so it's always good to take advantage. They're still profiting regardless because they set their things to make a profit. They're just not profiting as high as they wish to. And then me, the buyer, gets to take advantage of the knowledge that I have. That's how, buying and selling and knowledge works. So I hope you enjoyed. And sorry we didn't get any crazy pulls. It's starting to really make me think that a lot of these other YouTubers are fake. Either they're resealing their packs or they're only showing episodes where they pull things to make it seem like they only ever get good pulls. And I just don't think that's the case. Granted, we haven't done nearly as many pulls as some of these other shows, but geez, it feels like sometimes every time they do a pack opening, it's like they're pulling something, and I'm just starting to doubt any of the legitimacy behind that. Oh, and also you'll notice we have changed things up. We no longer have that atrocious hockey table. We cleared that out. We've cleared the table, and sorry, I'm just taking this chance to show that we did some more shelving, and we got what was on the hockey table onto this shelving, and we completely reorganized some, and we're going to continue to hopefully reorganize. And this video is actually finally shot on the new iPhone 12 Pro Max, so hopefully you can tell a difference in the video quality, at least on my end right now. From what I'm seeing, I can. And hopefully that makes things more pleasurable to the eye. We can automatically zoom out a little bit to a set, automatically zoom in, automatically zoom in even more, but we'll keep it at 1. So yeah, it's definitely nice having that little upgrade. Holidays were good to us. Hope they were good to everyone else. By the time this video posts, it will probably be a couple months after the holidays. We are starting to schedule videos. We're working on making sure we at least have a video every Wednesday. So at least once a week, and every now and then we'll have some random videos, and eventually I think we'll move up into a 2 to 3 day schedule, to where we'll do probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But right now, if you haven't noticed, lately our videos have been kind of posted out every Wednesday, and hopefully we'll be able to have more content. I will admit, one of the things that is becoming way more difficult, and I don't know if it's just people are getting smarter or if because other people are buying them out before I am, it is becoming very difficult to find a decent binder buy. More so the issue to come with that, with the price rise, is people demand PSA prices for non-PSA cards. Don't pay that unless you're a huge collector or unless you're really, 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 really long-term investor. The market can always go down. It's very unlikely it will, and there's a lot of reasons to why that is. I'm not going to sit here and explain that in this video. However, it's very unlikely the market for Pokemon cards will go down, especially as we get into older cards. And the thing is people who are like, oh, I have a nice card, and I see that this card in a PSA case, PSA rated, already paid for. You have to pay for that grade. Minimum of $10. Because that's usually about the cheapest you can get. And that doesn't include all the other miscellaneous fees. So really, like, cheapest $12 to $15 to get a card graded. Higher end cards, people usually tend to pay more because they want it back sooner. And plus the PSA wants you to pay more because they limit the insurance value based on how much you pay for the initial price of the service. And so I just want to point out that, yeah, so if they're asking PSA price and you want to have that saved and collected, you still have to get it, graded by somebody. I'm really suggesting BGS over PSA. I'm just running out my PSA membership for this point. Once that's over, unless they do some sort of spectacular public relations deal, I'm going to BGS. I don't know how they're not the superior grader. In my opinion, everything about them makes them a superior grader, especially for Pokemon. So I think we're going to see a price gap there eventually. As much as the PSA has a higher price gap compared to BGS, in terms of PSA 9 is worth more than a BGS 9, I think we're going to eventually see PSA fall off the map for that in terms of that price gap. They'll still be a grader for sure. They'll be around probably forever. But in terms of a price gap between similar grades, the BGS I think will definitely overtake PSA for Pokemon cards. Other than that, just stay tuned to our next episode. I think we're going to open up that Charizard sealed pack that you see right now on this video. And maybe, just maybe, in the upcoming days, weeks, or months, we might open that Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds. It's very debatable. They're probably not going to do a reprint of any of those. So those will definitely go up. And it's a pretty popular set. And we don't know if we want to hold on to it, if we want to open it. We definitely like opening things. We have said we're going to hold on to sealed things. I think we only hold on to one sealed thing one time. And we made a little bit of money. We made like 30-40 bucks on it. But we have a really hard time not opening things. We even opened sealed Machamps, base set Machamps. We've opened other sealed cards, sealed promo Meowths, sealed promo this. We just like opening things. I think that's what this channel is about, opening things and what to look for, investments and things to keep an eye out, and how to ship things and how to take care of things. We would like to do an idea. We say it a lot. It's probably going to be a long time before we do it. We would like to do a deck build and maybe hopefully even play a game against somebody. We'll probably look to play against somebody. Probably going to be you, Dave. If we do if we ever get the potential to do a in-person episode, I think we should do an actual deck battle with some of our either cards that are in protected cases, or if we have some worn cards that you don't mind playing, Dave. I think we should do a match, maybe set even to the card year, more to discuss. Dave and I really want to do an episode together. We're just trying to figure that out. There's some traveling things to go on, and there's still some restrictions. But other than that, I think that episode will come into fruition at some point. Hopefully we do several episodes to take advantage of us being in the same area. We are quite a ways apart, so hopefully when we line that up, we knock out maybe 1 to 5 episodes maybe. Dave is learning the ways of filming raw versus all the wonderful edits he does to make his episodes way more easier to watch versus mine. Other than that, thanks for coming by, and keep an eye out for any more giveaways. Thanks. Bye.